Hi, my name is Aiden, and today my persuasion argument is this is my persuasion argument. The earth is a fine place worth fighting for. This famous quote was said by Ernest Hemingway. However, humanity has failed in fighting for the earth by ignoring several problems that are devastating this planet and its resources. These problems that plague the earth are pollution, habitats that are being destroyed, farming, extracting resources, and many other problems. And these problems all contribute to a much larger problem that we are ignoring, which is climate change. Climate change is the concept of the Earth's atmosphere increasing in temperature due to greenhouse effects, basically meaning more carbon emissions being emitted into the atmosphere. And this is having devastating impacts on the earth, like devastating ecosystems and causing the ocean temperatures and atmosphere to increase in temperature. Due to these devastating effects, climate change should be considered a top priority problem to find solutions for. But often, these effects of climate change are underestimated by the population, thinking that these problems will not leave devastating effects on our planet. One of the more devastating problems is the increasing loss of the Arctic. Henry Foundation said, from the New York Times stated, since the mid-1990s, the Arctic has been warming faster than any other region of the planet currently, at least 2 times as fast. The problem with the Arctic melting is that the Arctic covers a large part of the ocean, preventing the ocean water from being radiated. But with the faster rate of the Arctic being melted, will allow for more ocean water to be radiated. And with the melting of the Arctic will cause sea levels to rise and the chances for coastal storms and flooding to increase. And another devastating effect is many species will lose their habitats, such as polar bears, penguins, and seals, and such others. And this will cause these species to become endangered or even extinct. And another thing that's also increasing in temperature is the atmosphere. EDF states in their article why fighting climate change is so urgent is the Earth warmed up about 1 degree Celsius or 1.8 degrees Fahrenheit since the 19th century, before industry started to boom. While we're experiencing the effects, we're on our way towards 1.5 degrees by as early as 2030. The problem with the temperature increasing in the air is that it can cause the evaporation rates to increase, causing water supplies to decrease and less downpour. And this can gravely affect farming businesses, causing them to suffer a economic downfall. And one of the last devastating effects climate change has on the Earth is the increasing temperature in the ocean. NASA said in their article, the ocean has absorbed so much heat, with the top 100 meters of the ocean showing warming more than 0.6 Fahrenheit since 1969. The Earth stores 90% extra energy in the ocean. The ocean stores much energy, and with this energy increasing, causing the ocean temperature to increase, causes the ecosystems and environments in the ocean to begin to die, like killing off the coral in the environment and other organisms. And the big deal with the coral and other organisms dying in these ocean environments is most of these organisms absorb carbon dioxide and other greenhouse gases. So when they die or slowly decay, the greenhouse gases are released into the ocean and in the air, increasing the temperature of the ocean and the atmosphere. And another thing that's adding carbon emissions into the atmosphere is the reliance on fossil fuels. But however, there is a solution that could help with this problem and climate change. Martin Ryan said, "The sunrise climate solution is renewables, solar, wind, and water power, particularly once seen as too expensive and inefficient, replace fossil fuels. Now are among the cheapest energies on the planet and still get cheaper." Well, this demonstrates using alternative energy sources could be beneficial for the planet and climate change to lessen the reliance on fossil fuels and prevent more carbon emissions from entering the atmosphere. And climate change will only continue to get worse if we refuse to ignore it as a problem. If this becomes a top priority problem, more solutions will be found to prevent climate change from getting worse and give us a fighting chance for our planet. Thank you.